Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to our V8 swap of our 2002 Ford Mustang. If you've seen our latest videos, we just dropped the whole V6 out of this car and it's chilling on the floor right there with the V8 right behind it that's going right back in this Mustang. But before we can put that V8 in here, we actually have to match the engine bay color with the exterior color because previously this car was a different color. We painted it red, but before we can paint the engine bay, we have to take out all the stuff that's in it. So we're gonna start by stripping the whole engine bay. So let's get to it. Cool. There we go. Whew. That's the whole engine bay harness right there. Where'd the third one go? Where'd it go? Oh. There. This silence is not helping me.
Should have a slip underneath the window. There you go.
There. Take it away, cameraman. Get on. There we go. There. Wow, that's dirty. Alright guys, take a look at this. Now that the engine bay is stripped down, you can really see the difference of color from the engine bay to the exterior. And we want to match it to the exterior because that will look way nicer. We're going to actually be painting the whole inside here with that beautiful exterior red. And of course, eventually we will be doing an exterior repaint job too because that looks horrible. This paint on the exterior is just faded away. But before now, we're just going to take out a couple more things in the engine bay and then we can get ready to prep this whole thing for some paint. So let's get to it.
So I wipe it with one and dry it with the other.
Yeah.
Seems to work pretty good.
Alright guys, we got all that prepped and now that's ready for paint. We also actually had to do a bit of welding because we realized there was a bit of damage from the previous owner basically. So now it's much stronger than it was. But the next step is of course painting. So we have to mask off all the areas we don't want the paint to be on. So that's all the little hoses and everything. And then we'll probably mask it off and the rest of the car of course. So let's get to masking.
You're just like me. Let's take it slow. No need for speed. This feeling is contagious. I see it in our faces. The best way to be. My mind it always races to all these different places. I just wanna be free. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, I'm not listening to you. Oh, don't tell me what to say. Hey, it don't matter anyway. Hey, don't tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. We're all the same, and love is blind. No one to blame. I'll be just fine. This feeling is contagious. I see it in our faces. The best way to be. My mind it always races to all these different places. I just wanna be free. Tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not listening to you. Don't tell me what to say. It don't matter anyway. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
Alright guys, we got the whole Mustang all masked up now and it's ready for some paint. Before we paint it, we are going to have to do a final degreasing because there's still some oils everywhere. And then my dad's going to be painting it with a proper mixed up paint that he just mixed up at his shop, and we're going to be spraying it properly. What we're going to be doing is actually a tri-coat color, a really nice red that we picked out, and it's 3 layers. That's why it's called a tri-coat. There's 3 layers, 2 colors, and then some nice clear coat on top. So my dad's going to be spraying that on, and then we're going to see how that turns out. So let's get to it.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh,
Alright guys, my dad just finished painting that engine bay and take a look at the final result. It is honestly looking so beautiful. The whole inside is all nice and red now. As you can tell on the bottom, we did leave that because we are planning on just gravel guarding that later to prevent rust, so that will be nice. But man, I was gonna originally lie to you guys and say we purposely meant to color match this, but we actually picked out a whole new color, but it turns out we color matched it to the original body color anyway, which is crazy. Take a look at that. That is like basically bang on. And I know you, Dad, were saying that you definitely didn't think that would happen.
No, it was a bit of a surprise. I really like this color, obviously, because it's the second time I picked it.
Yeah, apparently, which is really weird. But yeah, we literally went through our cards, our paint cards, and picked out a brand new color. We thought it would be a bit different, but I don't know, the way you mixed it, because I know there were a couple hiccups with mixing it too, right?
Yeah, there was one toner that we had to substitute, and we were really unsure of what the color was going to be.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, this is the color.
Yeah, man, it looks so good. Such a beautiful red. When that red is going to be on the whole outside later on, when we paint the whole car, it's going to look amazing. As well, we're going to do the double white racing stripes right down the middle. Man, that's going to look so good. But for now, we're going to let that dry. We're actually going to get on to some other things. We have to get the whole dashboard out of this car on the inside and swap out all the wiring. So let's get to it.
You in the backyard and we're all fun in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the captain. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever. Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it. But it's okay, 'cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like, haven't been so happy ever.
How's it going, man? I just wanted to check in with you. See how things are going on your side.
It's loose.
I really think I'm gonna marry this girl. Seems like it's for real this time.
Right on there.
Alright guys, we just took one of the harnesses out. It's actually over there, and this is the one out of the V8, and it has to feed right through the firewall on the inside, and then that's actually the one that connects up to the ECU. Right there. There it comes. Nice. Grab that and then we can pull that through. There we go. And then we can put the V8 ECU in.
I can't believe that you waited so long. I'm watching you sit there.
Alright guys, we got a little setup here. We got both dashboards out of each Mustang we have. The one on my right is the one from the V8 or the GT Mustang, and this is the one we just took out of the car right behind me. Basically what we're going to do now is swap the harnesses from this one into that one, and there's a couple reasons why, right?
Yeah, well, being a GT, we learned anyway that there's a difference in some of the wiring.
Yeah,
right?
a little bit. And just for safety, like just so we don't have anything messed up and it'll be running just like the V8 was, we're just going to swap all the wires. And there are little fuse boxes in the dash too, so we want that in here. And also this dashboard we just took out of this car has a perfectly good airbag in it because the one in this one was blown. So we're just going to use this dashboard because it's also in better shape. So let's get to swapping some wires.
Thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the middle of the night. I knew that everything everything would be alright. And if I knew what the end would feel like, it feels like if I could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would, you know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would.
Oh, I just lost that screw.
Cause I got no regrets, no regrets. Looking back, looking back. Wouldn't trade with nobody else. Cause I got no regrets, no regrets. Looking back on what's left, that's the wood. You know I would. You and I in the midnight sky will always shine. I've wasted time, and if there's nothing left for me, I would go every place I could. I would see every face I should, but I know that I find all the time isn't on my side. And now I'm awake in the middle of the night, wishing I had a little more time, thinking how all the years kept flying by, flying by. I'm awake in the middle of the night, I know that everything will be alright.
The factory has robots for this.
Yeah.
Could ever turn back time and do it all again, you know that I would, you know that I would. And if I could live it every night and do it all again, you know that I would, you know I would. Cause I got no regrets, no regrets. Looking back, wouldn't trade with nobody else. Cause I got no regrets, no regrets. Looking back on what's left, that's the wood. You know I would.
Alright guys, we finished swapping the whole dashboard. Now all the wires are from the GT, so hopefully when we fire this car up eventually, it will run just like the GT did. So that's the whole reason why we swapped all that. But now if we go over to the front, you can see the final paint job we also did, which turned out so awesome. Of course, we did do this actually on a different day, as you can see in the montages there, but still it looks so good, and I'm so happy about that, because now the next step is reassembling the car. This was the whole hold up basically on the whole car. So now we can get the engine in there and everything back in the engine bay, and then eventually again get this car running. So we're gonna start doing that in the next video. So subscribe, stay notified, and I'll see you guys then. See ya. Now that everything is all taken out, not everything, almost everything. First have to mask off all the areas we don't want paint on. The whole dashboard out of that, so never mind.